Evening, high school sports fans, and welcome again to another edition of the Big Time Sports. I'm the mellow tones of Charlie Jones, and tonight in the house, we have got a state champion. Not just any state champion, we have got those very, very, very tough New Philadelphia boys track state champions. Now, let me repeat that. The Quakers have a boys track team that just won the Division II state championship. So we, Big Time Sports, are the home of the champions. That's why tonight we bring you New Philly boys state champion track guys. So stay right there. You're going to learn a lot about what went on and the preparation for achieving such a big, big goal. So having said that and introduced them, I want to remind you that every week on our website, in our social media format, we have a podcast called The Dogs. I say The Dogs. That's DAWGS. The whole podcast, nothing but Cleveland Browns and NFL. So if you're a football fan, an NFL fan, a Cleveland Browns fan, check out our website. You're going to love what you hear on our Dogs podcast. Also, I want to remind you that it won't be a whole lot longer now before we will have 60,000 followers on our Facebook. Right now, 59 and some change, but we're going to work real hard to get 60,000 people on our Facebook. I just got done. I just put together our fall sports schedule. Volleyball and football coming your way soon, about the middle of August, on the Big Time Sports TV network. 30 games, repeat, 30 volleyball and high school football games coming your way. So once again, that's why they call us Big Time Sports, because if you're high school sports fans, you gotta love what you're seeing from your friends at Big Time Sports. So that's gonna do it. I'm going to step back because I can hear the guys coming through our security gate now. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Jeremy Rogers and his rough and tough state champion Quaker boys track team. We'll be back after you watch this from Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Janaid and Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and buy-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. Tonight, as advertised, we have got state champions in the house tonight. I'll tell you what, it's been a while since we've had some state champions in the house, particularly in track and field. But tonight, we've got the Quakers with us. They are Division II state champs in high school track and field. And with that, I want to introduce the coach of these Quakers, who he and his staff have done an excellent job putting this whole team together. His name is Jeremy Rogers, and Coach, welcome to the show, my friend.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having us. Appreciate it.
Hey, so when the season started, what are you thinking when the season started? Did you have the talent and the kids that are going to work hard enough to get there and bring home that big trophy?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had a really good year last year, and really well-rounded team. And then we got to indoor, and we won the indoor track meet, indoor state meet. So that kind of catapulted us into the outdoor season, and we knew we had an opportunity to do something special with this group of kids.
I guess before we get into any other detail, I better introduce this young man sitting beside you, and you know him better than I do. You spend a lot of time with us, so why don't you introduce him to everybody out there in TV land and tell us what he means to this team.
Yeah, this is Wyatt Lendon. He's a senior, and he won the indoor state title in the mile in the 1600, and then he did the same in outdoor. And he's a leader, one of the leaders on the team, and he was also part of the 4x8 team that ran Saturday that got 4th place for us as well, and then came back and won the mile on Sunday to help us win a state championship.
Wyatt, welcome to the Big Time Sports Show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Wyatt, you've got to be in. He just named 3 or 4 tough events that you went through this past weekend. You got to be in top physical condition, don't you?
Yes, it is very difficult, yes.
How difficult was it, though? I saw you guys getting off the bus as you got back into town. I'm thinking you went all the way down there in a school bus.
Yeah.
Man, that had to be a tough, getting off that school bus down there. You were a little stiff, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a long ride, for sure.
What about the night before? So the night before, you got to put on your Batman feety jammies, okay? You got to go to bed and get a good night's sleep because you got a big day the next day. You could bring home some state championships, which you did, of course. Was it tough sleeping the night before?
It is very hard to sleep the night before racing, especially the state meet. I was very nervous, so it was definitely hard to sleep the night before.
Coach, how do you keep Wyatt and his teammates, because there's different events, okay? There's different workouts, different training for each one. How does a head coach get through all that?
Yeah, these guys have created a culture, the guys we have on the show tonight, and they feed off of each other. You know, we had some guys not qualify for the finals on Sunday that got on the bus and headed back down to cheer on the teammates to be there for them, and that's a huge part of the success that we had at the state meet was that culture that these guys have created to root each other on and help each other out and get each other ready to compete at the highest level. So.
Okay, so tell me one more time now, Wyatt was a part of what events?
He was in the 4x800 on Saturday that got 4th place at the state meet, and then he won the state title in the 1600 on Sunday.
How tough is it to run that 1600?
It is, I run it in 4 minutes and 11 seconds, and it is the hardest 4 minutes and 11 seconds in my life. It is insanely difficult.
4 minutes, 11 seconds, and .56 to be exact.
Yeah.
Is that your career best?
That is a little off, like 0.3 seconds off my career best. So it's a very good race, though.
But you yourself were the state champion in the 1600. Well, congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And of course, you were an intricate part of some other wins at the state meet, right? Now, are you a senior or junior?
I'm a senior.
What is Wyatt Lendon going to do after he graduates from New Philadelphia High School?
So after graduation, I'm going to be attending New York University in New York City.
Wait, say that again. New York University?
Yeah.
How does a kid from New Philly, Ohio, get to New York University?
It's a crazy story. A little bit too long for this show.
Okay, a little bit too long. Okay, I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be attending New York University, so I'll be running on the cross country and track teams there, and I will be studying finance and economics at their business school.
Wow, that's great. We have a young lady who you remember that went big time, and she was a distance runner. Who am I thinking of? Young lady from New Philly. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Oh, Rachel Anderson?
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Rachel Anderson sat right in that chair years ago when she was a senior, and she said, Charlie, she was going to Illinois or Southern Illinois or somewhere, but she made it big time, so let's hope you do.
Thank you,
Okay?
yeah.
Now, in your career, give me your aha moment of high school track? Something you will never, ever forget? Or was it you being crowned the 1600 state champion?
I think being crowned the state champion was definitely a good moment, but my favorite moment was winning the OCC title by 1 point earlier this year. It was a great team effort. The team came together and we all performed to the highest level, and we were able to win the OCC by 1 point.
The coach told us a little bit earlier about the indoor championship you guys won. Now that was up at Spire, or what do they call it?
Yep, Spire Institute.
Yes, I followed all of that, your results, and all of that. You guys did a real good job up there.
Thank you, yeah.
All right, so Coach, Wyatt Linden seems like a nice young man. I know he's a hard worker because he's a state champion.
Absolutely.
And he's part of the big picture that we're going to talk about here in a little bit with the rest of his teammates. So I want to thank Wyatt and Coach. Usually I talk to you a little bit longer, but since we've got all these guys sitting out here in the bullpen, okay, we'll give them the airtime.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'd like to thank Wyatt Linden and head coach Jeremy Rogers for sitting in tonight on the Big Time Sports TV show. We'll be back after you watch this from Cade Jones' favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show, and if you just joined us, shame on you. In that first segment, we had our young friend, 1600 state champion runner, 4:11.56, first place state champion Wyatt Linden in the house with Coach Jeremy Rogers. This time around, we're going to talk to the jumpers that we have in the group tonight, and let me introduce first. Let's go all the way to the end of the table, and let's introduce our high jump guy. This is Jackson Rice, and Jackson, welcome to the Big Time Sports Show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Jackson, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about being here?
10.
Solid 10?
Solid 10.
Okay, now, I want you to think about this, and I don't want to paint you in the corner, but you seem like a nice kid, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's Christmas Eve, okay? And on the rooftops, you hear footsteps on the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
Santa is going to come down through the chimney on Christmas Eve. Which excites you more, being here with the old guy or Santa coming down? And be careful how you answer this. Santa coming down the chimney on Christmas Eve.
Probably Santa.
Cade. Kate, you and I are going to talk. The rest of this segment, it's going to be you and I. We are going to ignore this guy sitting over here. Okay?
Right.
Oh, I better not do that. So anyway, let's introduce now pole vault guy, Cade Jones. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
All right, I'm going to ask you some of the same questions that I asked Wyatt, so hopefully you weren't sleeping sitting over there in the bullpen. I got to go to the pole vaulter first because back in the day when I was skinny and I had this kind of a body, I was a pole vaulter. So, Cade, my young friend, Is 14 the best you've ever done? Is that a career height?
That is my personal best at
All
the
right.
point.
So at an even 14 feet, you were 5th in D2.
Yes, sir.
Wow, congratulations. That's great.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
What was your best before you got to the state?
Before I got to the state, I had jumped 14 a couple weeks before that.
Okay.
And then before that was 13.8.
Okay, so how do you feel now? Okay, so when you're going down the runway, every once in a while, somebody gets their steps messed up. Okay? Has that ever happened to you? Because it did to me way back in the day.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So the week before regionals, I actually messed up my steps, and it caused me to suffer an injury 3 days before regionals. So I actually dislocated my elbow and had to go to the ER room. And they said, you should probably be done with track, and you're probably for sure done pole vaulting. And you need to get MRIs to make sure you didn't tear your UCL like a pitcher or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And it was devastating because I felt like I was going to let these guys down, my coaches down, because I knew that from the beginning we had a goal to win state as a team. And I knew that my points, or at least trying to get points, would be valuable for us to win as a team collectively.
So when the doctor says you're done, what does Mom say?
She told me, she said, it's up to you. She said, you gotta push through it or you gotta be done. She said, it's up to you.
And you said, sign me up. You're talking to Mr. Push Through.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. My pole vault coach, Coach Ball, she's the best in what she does, and she's phenomenal. But I knew that if I could do it with her, that I could do it. So.
Great job. Congratulations. You had a big day down there at the state championships.
Yes,
I got to go now. I got to go now to our young friend here, 6'6". Yeah. In the high jump.
Yep.
That's pretty. So, is that your best?
No, that's not my best. My best is 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
Wow, that's getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you placed 3rd in the state.
Yeah.
In the high jump, right?
Yep.
So, guys, I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do when you get done at New Philly High School?
Thinking about going to college. Like, I'm a junior, so I still got a little bit of time.
Sure you do.
So when I go to college, I'm thinking about doing like architecture or something.
Okay. All right, and my young friend Cade Jones, what are you thinking?
So right now, since I'm done with high school, I have a full-time job already. So I work on the road and bridge crew for Tuscarawas County, and then I'm hoping to eventually be a lineman.
A lineman for the county? A lineman for the county. Oh, you don't even know that song. Okay, well, all right, guys, final question, and then I gotta get to a break, okay? You'll never forget what in your high school track days? Give me your aha moment.
Is probably getting the school record in high jump.
All right, 6'8", and it's still there, right?
Yep.
All right, congratulations. And Cade, my young friend?
I'd have to say, since Marcus was the first to win as a state, or win his individual as a first place, it was watching his brother just be in absolute awe for him and really see how like all the guys surrounded him, and we're so happy for him to win.
All right, so you, of course, 5th at 14 feet at the state meet.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, guys. I mean, you don't know right now, but 40 years from now, okay, you're going to look back and remember these days, okay? Congratulations, and thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so there you have it. We've got 2 more to talk to, so let's get there. We'll be back after you watch this from Jeremy Rogers' favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try the Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at the Yard.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at US America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. The state champion Quaker track team in the house tonight with old Mellow Tones. And believe me, we have been through most of the state champions that are here tonight, with the exception of we've got two more guys to talk to. And I'm going to introduce them now, and I'm going to let you people at home now, okay? As you look at these two young men, you might notice that they are similar in appearance. So I want you to meet Alex and Marcus Adelman, and you people at home tell me which one is Marcus and which one is Alex. So remember the show, will the real Marcus Adelman please stand up? Here he is, right there he is. Oh, all right. So guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Wow, you guys, you know what? You guys have been running and running and running. I remember when you guys were little guys, when you were running. You've been running a long time.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, and it's nothing to see you guys running through town.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, every once in a while, I'm driving down the road, okay, and you guys are running through town. How many miles a day do you try to do? Let's ask Marcus first.
All
right,
right,
Marcus?
Yeah.
You are Marcus.
Right.
Okay. How many miles a day do you run?
So it's anywhere between, during peak training phase, about 60 to 75 miles a week. So averaging about 10 miles a day.
10 miles a day, and that takes you 45 minutes?
No, I wish. Depends on the type of workout and the pace we're running, but yeah, anywhere between probably an hour. And our long runs are like an hour and 40 minutes.
What about brother Marcus? Marcus, what's your day look like, Alex?
So I train with him, so it'll be anywhere from about 8 to 10 miles a day, depending on what phase of training we're in. So yeah, same as him.
Okay, so let's go back to the state track meet. Big event, okay? And you guys, of course, were a big part of bringing the state title back in Division II to the city of New Philadelphia. You and your teammates that we've already talked to. Now, I remember back in the day, going to bed, I was a state champion also, believe it or not, but it was basketball. Mm-hmm. So the night before, as you slid on your Batman feety jammies, are you thinking, wow, can I go to sleep tonight? Will I get enough rest? What are you thinking?
So yeah, it was pretty challenging to go to sleep. I was tossing and turning all night just thinking about it. Before the 1600, because it was on 2 different days, we actually stayed in a hotel, and I just found it really difficult to sleep.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, once you got down there, and like you say, 2 different days, that's kind of tough to make your own schedule, right?
Yes, it was pretty difficult, yeah.
Okay, so guys, what do you think? So when the race started, okay, so you won what down there? Tell us.
The 3200,
you
8
won,
laps.
You are the state champion at 8:58.66, the state champion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so lap number 1, where are you?
About 2nd or 3rd place, just trying to sit behind the couple guys that are taking it out pretty aggressively, and go out hard but stay relaxed and keep up with the leaders, because I know I can close harder than them. So if I stick with them, I'll put myself in a good position to win.
When did you actually know? When did you actually think to yourself, hey, if I kick this last quarter mile, I'm going to win this thing?
Yeah, right about a quarter mile to go. I passed into first place and just pretty much sprinted the final full 400. And once I crossed the line, I knew I'd done it.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Let's now talk to your run buddy here, okay? And you know him, don't you?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, hey, 1,600.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
Right.
Alec Adelman, 4:15, fourth place.
Yeah.
Take me back to your run like we did with your brother.
So the first couple laps of that race, I was actually in a pretty bad position, probably about 8th to 10th place, kind of boxed in. But I saw my fellow teammate, Wyatt Lendon, kick out around the pack and sprint into first place or second place. So I just made up my mind that whenever I see him move, I'm going to go too and give it whatever I have left for that final 400 meters.
But I'll tell you what, it had to be real intense, isn't it, guys? First of all, running distance is very tough mentally.
Yeah, it is for sure.
It's just as tough mentally as it is physically, correct?
Right. Correct.
Right. Okay, so you've been running a long time, okay? Yeah. Do you plan on doing any running after you leave the hallowed halls of New Philadelphia High School? I already know the answer to this, but I want everybody out there in TV land to hear it from you guys. Let's go first to Marcus. Marcus, what are you going to do after graduation from New Philly High School?
I'll be attending Brown University, running cross country and track and field on a finance path. I'll be majoring in applied math economics.
Applied what?
Applied mathematics and economics.
Did he say mathematics? Wow. That's 3 syllables.
Yeah.
We don't do that kind of stuff here on the Big Time Sports Show.
Math for short.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's better. My audience will understand it a lot better. Okay, so Alec, what about you?
Yeah, I'll be attending Ohio University. I'm also running on the cross country team there, and I'll be double majoring in finance and accounting.
Well, you two, as long as our good friend Wyatt, are finance guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you get from you're going to run cross country?
Yes.
Why not track?
So they do not have a school-sponsored track program. I'll still get to run some races here and there throughout indoor and outdoor season, but they don't have like an official team at Ohio University. But I'll still get opportunities to run on the track.
Okay. All right. So you're going to OU. You're going up to the Ivy League at the Brown University.
Yes, sir.
Where is that? Rhode
Providence.
Island?
Yep.
Oh, you see, I'm smarter than I thought I was. Hey, guys, thanks for coming in. And once again, congratulations. You guys are state champs, something you'll never, ever forget, right?
Right.
Yes.
All right, now, guys, it's time to close the door on the Big Time Sports Show, and I'm going to need 2 state champions to help me out. Can the Adelman guys jump in and help old Mellow Tones?
For sure.
Of course, yes.
All right, here we go, guys. Keep your socks high.
And your powder dry. And bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.